Dune Awakening, yes, I heard about it, but the reason I didn't jump into it to play it, it's because, when it comes to these MMO games, massively multiplayer online games, I'm a little bit skeptical, you know. I don't know. I've been looking into it, and the reason I'm making this video is like, what do you guys think? Have you played it? Uh, would it be interesting for me to go on this journey to create my own character and then to go in this journey with other players? I don't know. I'm in a predicament, honestly, and I'm making this video to ask you guys, what do you think? Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Um, you know, because I don't know. I've been hearing mixed reviews about this game. Some people say it's good. Some people say it's unfinished work. So it's just really hard for me to, like, I don't know, make a decision. I don't know. Let's see what it says about the game. You know, welcome to the Dune Awakening. Rise from the survival of greatness and challenge the power of an Imperium in Dune Awakening, a multiplayer survival game on a massive scale. Survive the sandworm, craft your ornithopter, which is like a helicopter we've seen in the movie, build a fortress, and ascend to power on an open world Arrakis shared with hundreds of other players. I don't know. I'll tell you what. If some of you decide to, like, if Shuki, well, I don't think Shuki will buy this. If maybe um, my other friends, uh, who else? Let me see. I know there's some of you on the Steam. Uh, Abandoned Show. If Abandoned Show maybe buys it, plays it, maybe I will jump in, like, because I want to be with you guys. I want to be with my friends playing this. I don't want to be alone, in this world. If I decide to buy it, but I want you guys, let me know. Shuki, let me know. Abandoned Show, let me know. Andrew Gods, do you have any interest in this? Let me know. I mean, because I don't want to be alone. I mean, I'm not going to be alone in this game. There's other players out there, but I want to be with at least somebody whom I know, friend of mine, to kind of help me out and walk me through it. Let's see what else it says. That's what this video is about. It's a predicament. I'm in a predicament, honestly, and I'm asking you guys, what do you think? Is it worth it? Should I play it? Should I not play it? I'm currently watching Renfield on YouTube. He's playing it. He's kind of 50-50 on the game. Certainly there's some problems, but there's patches, updates. They're constantly coming in and out, in and out. There are very hands-on with the patch updates, and I did see patch updates on there. That's the thing with these MMO games. It's a work in progress. So my question is, why wasn't this free? Why wasn't this free to play? I think if I think this is one of the biggest mistakes that I know that they have to pay the employees to create this game. I understand that, but you're going to make your money, dude, with the free to play, with the other sponsors. Look at Fortnite. Look at the Lord of the Rings free to play. Look at World of Warcraft. You can play for free, but if you want some additional stuff, you can pay for it. Like, why isn't this free to play? I mean, honestly, why do you have to pay $50 for this? This really, like, troubles me. It bothers me a little bit. Like, haven't we learned this lesson before? These types of MMO games should be free to play. But anyway, Dune Awakening. There's a new patch notes. Well, they do have a lot of patches, so this is promising. They are updating this game constantly. The last patch update was June 26th, but I don't know, man. I need to see more. Is this the launch trailer? Let me see.
Rated M for mature.
I don't want to get copyrighted. There's a soundtrack, Hans Zimmer soundtrack. Just gonna look at the video like this. Show me the gameplay. Like, what is this? Like, I want to see the gameplay. All right, they got the vehicles. You can climb. Of course, sandstorm. You can build stuff. Craft stuff. Build your own vehicles. There's that helicopter craft. This looks interesting, though. I don't know, man. To team up with other players and build. I like crafting. Look, I like creating my own stuff, crafting my own stuff, and then sharing it with the other players. I don't know. I might have an interest in this. I'm just looking at it, and looks interesting. But I want your opinion. Like, that's the whole point of this video. Like, I want to hear your opinion. Should I pick this up? Should I play this? It certainly would make it for an interesting live stream. I'm looking for something to play before Mafia: The Old Country, before the August, and I figured I could spend the entire month of July playing this. If you guys are okay with me playing this, and of course, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, a little bit of this, a little bit of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Season 4, which comes out, I believe, mid-July, according to my friend Shuki. I don't know. This looks interesting. I don't know. I love crafting my own stuff. I love building my own stuff. I like sharing it with other people. And I like sharing it, with you. But I also would love to see some of you, who are my friends, to join me. Because, I don't mind playing with random other people out there. Sure, I'll make some friends with some random people out there. But it would be more interesting if some of you guys would join me, so I can live stream it. You can kind of help me out. I can help you out and build stuff together. And I don't know. But I want your opinion. Have you played it? Is it worth it? Is there problems with the multiplayer? People accessing the servers? I need to know more. I want to look at these screenshots. I want to see. It looks pretty good. Seems to be pretty straightforward to build stuff. What is this? Sandbox combat, the forms of power. Let me see.
Combat in Dune Awakening is the fusion of melee, shields, ranged, abilities, and vehicles. As you progress, your tactical options expand, allowing you to express yourself through different styles of play. In the beginning, combat is a short, brutal affair. Do everything you can to knock your opponents off balance and open them up for a retaliating strike. Keep an eye on your stamina, or find yourself in trouble. Early abilities change the paradigm. Use the voice to force your enemies to come to you. Shigawire Claw to stagger an enemy. Knee charge into melee range. Ranged weapons like the Mauler pistol allow you to maintain distance and take down enemies from afar until a shielded enemy enters the fray.
All of this
shields change the nature of combat.
All of this is appealing to me. Everything I'm seeing here is very appealing. Now, having said that, I need to hear your opinion, guys. Now, the game has been out for a while now, since June 10th. There's been a bunch of patches been delivered. They've been put out there. Is it now the perfect time for me to jump into this with all these patches that has been delivered? Should I wait? So I just want to, this video is really, I want to hear your opinion, guys. So please leave a comment down below. I'm asking you to leave a comment down below. Have you played it? If you haven't played it, well then I don't know how much can you really help me. But if you have played it, leave a comment down below. Let me know, because I want to hear your genuine opinion about this game. I've been watching Renfield. I mean, he likes it, but, he's been playing it since the June 10th. Now, with these patches updates, it got a little bit better, according to him. It got a little bit better. But there's still some issues with accessing the servers to some people. And I don't want to have that issue, the problems. I want to be able to access the servers. I want to be able to play the game, So I need you guys, before I, open my wallet and here's $50, I need to know, hey, is this something for me? Is this game ready after all of these patches? How many patches do they have? Let me see. These are the screenshots. The game. The patches. There's the patches. Dune Awakening, patch notes. July 4th. Hey sleepers, the following page will list the patch notes for 110.0. So they've been patching this game since June 10th, man. And even on July 7th, there's some more patches updates. So look, listen. The good news is that these guys are on top of it. They're patching this game every day. So that's a good news. That's a good news. That should make me very happy. Because that reassures me that, hey, these guys are on top of everything. They're fixing everything. I want to see what the developer had to say. A message from the creative director on PvE and PvP. I wanted to write something that acknowledges and addresses the comments around the end game of Dune Awakening, while also providing context for what we're attempting. So let me start by stating this unequivocally. We want PvE players to be able to play the end game and have access to the content of the end game. Our goal is not to force PvE players to interact with a PvP system that they may have no interest in. Our goal is not to force PvE players to interact with a PvP system that they may have no interest in. No end game plan survives first contact with the players. We still believe in the core concept of the deep desert and endlessly renewing locations that resets every week and creates an activity loop for great rewards. The tension of heading out there, head on swivel, eyes peeled, the foes as you enter the most dangerous part of the most dangerous planet in the universe. Our wish was that players would embrace this loop, forming guilds to work together to overcome the bleakness of the deep desert. But as Stephen King says, wish in one hand, shit in the other. See which one fills up first. One of my hands is overflowing right now, and sadly, not with wishes. Some areas of the deep desert will now be flagged as partial warfare (PVE), while the deepest parts of the deep desert, deep desert, not forest, desert, will remain as they currently are, high reward and high risk areas. Player versus player itself has plenty of issues that needed to be addressed. We are taking on steps in that direction with our first changes to scout ornithopters. Those are the flying vehicles. Ornithopters. The deep desert becomes a place where people battle it out over specific objectives, unburied testing stations and shipwrecks, resources, focused islands, and of course spice blows. And we will keep adding endgame activities and more PvE content to the game going forward, both free and paid content in the form of DLCs and expansions. So there's going to be both free content and a DLC content. But here's the thing. Again, we go back to the same problem that I've been talking about. Why isn't this free? I always said this many times before. Every MMO game should be free to play. Now, if you want to buy an additional stuff, if you want to expand, and if you want to pay to win and buy all the goodies, hey, if you have the money and the money's not an issue, okay, you should have that choice. Fine, whatever. But there should also not be this mandatory, you have to pay $50 just to access the game. I find it problematic because this is a MMO game. It's not like you own the game. You're paying $50 just to access and lease the server of this game. So that's my predicament. Like, you're paying $50 just to lease and access this game. So to have access and lease of the server. So you can play it with other players. And on top of that, there's of course the paywall behind it. You want to buy this, you want to buy that, you want to craft this, you want to craft that, and all that stuff adds the money. So if you are making money from paywall behind it on the market, so then why isn't it free? I think that's the problematic problem here, is why do we have to pay $50? If this was free to play, I think you probably see more people jump on it. You probably see more people playing it. But right now, it's like, man, you're asking $50, and then there's a paywall behind it. And then if you want additional stuff, you have to pay for it. And there's going to be DLCs that will be also something you'll have to pay for. So I don't know, guys. I don't want to, drag this video any longer than it needs to be. I just need your honest opinion. Is it worth it? Should I consider playing this? Should I not consider playing this? Should I waste my $50? Should I not waste my $50? Because I don't know, man. This should be free to play. Because if it's not free to play, then it shows me one thing, that the developers' only focus is to make money. And that's fine. Make money, dude. I want you to make money. But it's a MMO. You already have a market where people buy stuff. You already have paywall behind it. That's where you're going to make your money. Or at least the game should have been $20. Why 50? Why not 20? But why even 20? Why even $20? Why not just free to play? So I don't know. You guys let me know. What do you think? This is really a predicament that I have about this game, because I've been thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know. And that's why I'm making this video. I'm asking you, what do you guys think? So there you have it, 20 minutes. I need you to tell me, what do you guys think? What is your opinion on it? Okay? And just be honest. Just let me know. Is it worth it? Not worth it? Should I wait till this becomes free to play? Could become free to play. We don't know. Or should I, open the wallet and go for it? So let me know. What do you guys think?